Hey, let's talk about something that all homeschool parents of high school students need to know about, and that's dual credit. Dual credit is something that you've probably heard about, but it seemed too hard. I remember when my older kids were approaching high school, thinking, what are we going to do? How are we going to do high school? And then we went to a homeschool convention near our town, and we started going to all the homeschool related classes. Well, we heard about something called dual credit, and we were like, whoa, that sounds so cool. But how are we going to implement that? It seemed kind of hard, kind of overwhelming. Well, we bought a plan and we tried to implement it. We did everything it said to do. We studied all the materials. We paid the $100 to go take a CLEP test. And we were so excited. And then we didn't pass. And so we had to restudy and try to find all kinds of new tips and tricks. And it just wasn't really working out for us. We would pass sometimes, we would fail sometimes, and it wasn't saving us much money or time. And so it was kind of a nightmare, and we were ready to give up when all of a sudden I stumbled upon a learning platform called study.com. And it's an online learning platform, and it's extremely affordable. I thought, this is too good to be true, but we'll give it a try. So we did, and my kids were extremely successful with it. They really enjoyed it. It has short, engaging videos followed up by a short quiz. And then it has a final exam when you finish the course material. Some of the classes require assignments like papers or speeches and that kind of thing, but it's always very fair. It's very straightforward. You go at your own pace, and we found it to be the most amazing tool. And I want to tell you about some of the classes we took and how we used study.com to achieve a college degree, a bachelor's in business for 3 of our 4 kids so far. We still have one going through the process. And they graduated, the older 3 graduated from high school and college with a 4-year degree at age 18. And I want to show you some of the classes that we used. So my amazing husband, who's an engineer, who loves spreadsheets and Excel, made this, and he mapped out the whole plan for them to achieve their college degree during high school. Over here, we have high school requirements for South Carolina. So every X with the yellow is when they took a class and it counted towards their high school credit, which was only 24. So it was very, very easy to get those out of the way. But this first column told every class needed to earn a business degree. And then this column is the most important one because it says study.com. So every time they needed a class, we were able to find the matching study.com class and substitute it in place. And then in this column, it says Charter Oak, but we ended up having to change that to Excelsior University. And so then we matched up the study.com class with the corresponding class at Excelsior University. And then this line just tells how many credits earned and whether they're upper level or lower level credits. And so we followed this to keep us on track. So after my husband mapped out all the classes that the kids would need to take in order to earn a business degree from Excelsior University, and then he found the matching study.com classes, then we signed each of them up for a college accelerator study.com account. and they proceeded to take at least 2 college classes per month. And you can imagine how quickly they were ready to enroll at Excelsior at that pace. And then they finished up their degree by taking the capstone and the cornerstone. And then they were ready to graduate. One of them is a pilot, one of them is working in the medical field, and one of them is working overseas. And now our 17-year-old has more than half of his college degree completed, and he wants to follow in his brother's footsteps and be a pilot as well for the airlines. And then at the last second possible, after our kids had earned all the credits possible from study.com, and they still needed to finish up their degree with classes they could only take at Excelsior University, we enrolled them at Excelsior. It was college at the time, now it's university, and we transferred in all of their study.com classes, and I'll show you here some of the classes we took. Tons of management classes and economics, composition, intro to biology. Here's more managerial accounting, public speaking, that was fun. Small business management. So we transferred all of those in, and then they took 2 classes, literally. So when our kids had taken all the possible classes with study.com, then we enrolled them in Excelsior University, Excelsior College at the time, and they signed up for just 3 classes, the capstone and the cornerstone and a little library science class, and they finished their degree in less than a semester at age 18. It was super simple and extremely affordable thanks to study.com. If you would like to give study.com a try, I highly recommend it. You can get a discount if you follow my referral link in the video description for 25% off your first month.